Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to my very first YouTube video ever. I tried to make one a year earlier, but I felt so incredibly awkward doing this. Which actually led to quite another adventure. I am a streamer on Twitch. I've streamed on Twitch for a year. I actually started streaming, most people don't know this, but I actually started streaming to get over my fear for the thing I am talking through to you right now, that camera. Because you have a live audience in Twitch, it actually made it a bit easier for me to talk. And after an incredible year on that side, where I met a lot of new people, made a lot of new friends, and actually also got a boyfriend. I just felt I had enough nerve to sit here and talk to this camera and talk to you guys. My channel is called Labeled in Books. On Twitch I am known as Bookfish35. And for the people that follow me on Twitch, I will stay on Twitch. I will not abandon Twitch at all. I will link my channel down below because I will keep streaming, just not as much as before. I am going to do both Twitch and YouTube from now on. And this is my YouTube channel. It will not be about games, although I am considering doing a couple of Let's Plays for very story-oriented games. But this channel will be about books and a little bit about Game of Thrones. Before I start with the actual part of this video, which is a book haul, I have to explain a little bit about my approach to TBR, because I will not be doing a separate TBR videos except for one, which I will call Total TBR, in which I'm going to show off my huge TBR pile. But I am a very slow reader. This is actually something that kept me from doing YouTube for a very long time. I felt very awkward about it. I am a very slow reader. If I get through 2 books a month, it is a very good month. Usually it is 1 book. I usually have like a 1 book or 2 book TBR every time I finish another book, which is not always in the month, so I can't really do a monthly TBR, and if I do it, it's just 2 books that will be like the tiniest video ever. So I am going to include my TBRs in other videos. So like right now, I will do my TBR at the end of the book haul. Let's get started. I have quite a haul. So the first one, it was a gift from my lovely boyfriend. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it, really. It's really awesome. I saw this book when I actually never heard about this book before I got it. I was on my way to my boyfriend and I was on the airport and was just kind of looking through the tax-free shop in the airport. And I saw this cover. It was the cover, people. It was the cover. It's just really pretty. And it just, I thought like Red Queen, and I thought maybe it was a historical novel, so I picked it up because I kind of like those a lot. And I started reading the back, and it was super cool. And but I didn't have the money. Ooh, funds. So I kind of left it there, and then I went to my boyfriend's and I started enthusing about this book that I saw, and he got it for me. I am almost done reading this. Almost done, and it is very it's a lot of fun. My boyfriend kind of one-upped that one and got me a series that I have been dying to read. Like, I've heard so many things about it. My dog is thirsty. Very thirsty dog. Yeah, you love books too, huh? You love books too, to chew on. You love all the books to chew on. What do you think of Mare? She's awesome, isn't she? Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. My boyfriend gave me a series that I have been dying to read. I have heard so many good things about it. Everyone that I follow on BookTube is talking about it, and I just wanted to get my hands on the series, but I just couldn't. But now I have it. It is really cool. It is the Throne of Glass series by... why do I have to look up that name? I know this name. Sarah J. Maas. Absolutely curious, dying to read this. This is so cool. I've heard so many good things about this. Everyone loves it. I was talking with my best friend who loves books, like more than me. She loves books. About all the readers, authors we want to read their work from. English, Kim, English. We were talking about authors whose work we want to read. And John Green came up because I have read a bit of John Green's work a very long time ago, but that was before I was really into reading. And I was kind of getting curious because I mean, John Green's a great guy, and his brother too, and I love following them on YouTube. And I also think that I remember that I really liked what I read, and I know he has got quite a lot of books. And by the time Fault in Our Stars came up, like the movie and the re-edition of the book and everything, I kind of started to become curious again. So I said to my best friend, I really want to read some work of John Green. And my friend sent me this. Can you freaking believe that? I mean, oh my god. It is so good. I love it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I can read a lot of John Green right now. So most of them are matching. Unfortunately, this one's not really matching, but nitpicky. I have John Green books. What can I say? I will be honest with you guys, okay? I'll be honest. I am scared of this book. I really am. I am horrible with crying over movies and books. I mean, not that I actually cry over movies and books quite easily, and it nags me. I don't want to, but I will. I have not seen this movie, and I probably never will, at least not in public. And I have not yet read this book, but it was gifted to me now. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, this book, man. Oh. Did I mention I am clumsy? Okay. Let's not destroy the books here. Speaking of clumsy, with this next book, I kind of derped there. The next book that is in my haul is The Republic of Thieves by, and I can't remember this for the life of me, Scott Lynch. Scott Lynch. It's such an easy name. Why do I forget this name? Well, anyway. Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. And where I derped is that I have never read anything by Scott Lynch before. And if you know this book, then you know what's coming. I bought this book because of the amazing text on the back. Like, I love what's on here. Didn't really check the front. Locke Lamora is dying. The Republic of Thieves. Book 3 of the Gentleman Bastards sequence. Book 3. Book 3. I'm missing a few books here. I don't have book 1 and 2. I didn't know there was a book 1 and a book 2. I have not have these. I need to now save money and go hunt for book 1 and book 2 because this series, I don't want to start in the middle of it. I mean, it's a pretty daunting book. I mean, this is pretty sizable book, but I just expect I fly through it. I read a couple of random pages just to see the writing style, and I think I'm a Lynch fan. I can't wait to read this, but I have to get the other books first. So, and then there's the last thing that I bought, and it is a, don't freak out, Dutch series. It is very, very Dutch. But I prepared, I translated this. So this is, this is the Children of Atlantis series by Anton Wolverkamp. which I literally translated as Anton Wolfkamp, but we don't translate names, Kim, so Anton Wolfkamp, who is a colleague of mine and a very, very awesome guy. He has the most amazing sense of humor, and my hopes are that that really translates to his writing. And I am looking forward to this. I had trouble translating this title of the first part, but I think it is either fellow sufferers or partners of misfortune, which doesn't bode very well. It sounds less ominous in Dutch, but you know, lotgenoten. So this story actually starts at the evacuation of Atlantis. Like, things are gonna go down. Atlantis is doomed, and they know it, and they're trying to get out. And this story follows Molly, who is a child that is, if I get it right, chosen or destined to play a very big part in wherever they're going to get away from Atlantis, like New Atlantis. And I never read the back of the other books because I find them quite spoilery for what happens. But I was talking to the writer of this book and just, you know, asking him questions and getting my book signed. It just sounds really awesome. He has a very refreshing approach to these kind of things. Molly, even her very simple, non-pretentious name is just something I really like Molly, the Chosen One. It's really awesome. She's a refreshing character, and I'm just really curious where all these Atlanteans are going and what's going to happen to them and what they have to overcome. Books are quite thin. I'm expecting that I can actually read this alongside a somewhat bigger book and then have 2 books in the month read. Maybe, well, I'm kind of hoping I'll fly through this series. I'm really excited to read it. Children of Atlantis series. Excited. So, fellow sufferers or partners in misfortune? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Will-O-Wisp. And Air. Air. I love the covers. They're all matching. They're all matching covers. I love it. Very excited. So let's continue with my TBR. And I actually want to start with telling you guys what I am currently reading, because, you know, I'm kind of jumping in the middle of a read here. I am currently going through A Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. Now, Cassandra Clare is one of my favorite authors. I love her style. She writes so well, and her characters are awesome. Like, really awesome. Not all of them, well, actually they're very well written, but they kind of are so well written that they really get under my skin. Which is actually a good sign, come to think of it. But I love these, I love her books. Unfortunately, for some reason, after kind of marathoning through book 1 and 2 and most of book 3, I kind of got in a slump with this particular series. I have trouble continuing. I really want to finish this. I'm really curious what's going to happen because I have avoided spoilers. I don't know what's going to happen. I've never read this before. So I'm excited to finish this. I'm excited to read this. But for some reason I'm stuck. To remedy that, I kind of took up another book, read through that, and I am going to finish this book right after I finished that one. As you may have expected, that other book is The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I keep forgetting names. I'm horrible with names, but yeah, Victoria Aveyard, Red Queen. I am almost done, and there was this plot twist there that I did not see coming and that I did not like. I mean, I liked reading it, I liked being surprised, but damn. I actually chose 2 books that I will jump into after the finishing Clockwork Princess. So my books for June-ish, sorta. And those are Throne of Glass, because I just can't wait. Now that I have it, I have to get into this series. I mean, so I want to get started with John Green, and I actually decided to start with Looking for Alaska. And I just poked myself in the eye with my book. Looking for Alaska is on my TBR. So Throne of Glass, Looking for Alaska, after I finish Red Queen and Clockwork Princess, and I just feel like I am going to have the best month's reading. Yeah, it's gonna be so good. And that was it for this video, my very first video, first book haul, first TBR, and first many things. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It still feels a little bit awkward, but I'm sure I'll get over it. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. It's an honor to have you watch my very first video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked my first attempt to YouTube, to BookTube, give my video a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. Feel free to leave comments down below. I will respond to every single one of them. And I hope to see you next time.